Then God said, "Let us make human beings in our image, after our likeness. In the image of God, male and female, God created them. God blessed them." Genesis 1, verses 26 to 28a. These powerful words have set the foundation of centuries of human beliefs and behavior. Generation to generation, culture to culture, people of many races and tongues have understood their own selves through this perspective. We are no different. In order to understand ourselves better in the context of this class, we need to look at the full creation story. Who created us? What is our purpose? In the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth was without form or shape, with darkness over the abyss and mighty wind sweeping over the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good. God then separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Evening came, and morning followed, the first day. To understand the importance of the Scriptures, we must first understand how to read the Scriptures in their proper purpose. Thus, we must understand the literary genre of the creation stories. All writing is not done in the same fashion. A science journal differs from a fiction novel, as the first seeks to give facts about our physical world, and the latter might seek to tell a story that never really happened, but can teach us important things about humans. Beginnings are important. They set the foundation on which the rest of your structure can be built. Without a true foundation, your structure cannot achieve its full potential. The beginning of the Bible is perhaps one of the most iconic, widely recognized, and profound of any work of literature. It has been read and cherished by many. Its meaning has guided the lives of devout believers and casual observers. That meaning might be hard to comprehend for some, and a continued discovery evolves as we get to know the God who inspired its writing. Others find it confusing or even perhaps misunderstand its author's purpose. What we do know is that the creation stories hold great importance to Jewish and Christian believers, as they have been chosen to set the foundation for the theological truths of the entire Bible.
The book of Genesis is the first book of the Bible, and its storyline divides into two main parts. There's chapters 1 through 11, which tell the story of God and the whole world. And then there's chapters 12 through 50, which zoom in and tell the story of God and just one man, Abraham, and then his family. And these two parts are connected by a hinge story at the beginning of chapter 12. And this design, it gives us a clue to how to understand the message of the book as a whole and how it introduces the story of the whole Bible. So the book begins with God taking the disorder and the darkness described in the second sentence of the Bible, and God brings out of it order and beauty and goodness. He makes a world where life can flourish. And God makes these creatures called humans, or Adam in Hebrew. He makes them in his image, which has to do with their role and purpose in God's world. So the humans are made to be reflections of God's character out into the world, and they're appointed as God's representatives to rule his world on his behalf, which in context means to harness all of its potential, to care for it, and make it a place where even more life can flourish. God blesses the humans. It's a key word in this book. And he gives them a garden. It's like a place from which they begin starting to build this new world. Now, the key is that the humans have a choice about how they're going to go about building this world. And that's represented by the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Up till now, God has provided and defined what is good and what is not good. But now God is giving the humans the dignity and the freedom of a choice. Are they going to trust God's definition of good and evil, or are they going to seize autonomy and define good and evil for themselves? And the stakes are really high. To rebel against God is to embrace death because you're turning away from the giver of life himself. This is represented by the tree of life.